So people seem to understand that viscosity varies and needs to be controlled. But what we see out there, most common, is people using the old-fashioned efflux cups, Zahn cups, DIN cups. Do these look familiar? So this is a great tool if you're just looking to benchmark or get a quick idea of where you are in the process. But if you're looking to really tighten up the variation and control your process, there are probably other things you should be looking at. The number one issue we see is just the difference in the human element. You've got different people, different reaction times that have had different types of training, and we see as much as a 30% difference in viscosity measurements from person to person using the same tools and the same material. The second biggest issue we see is the frequency with which people measure. So we can see it go shifts, sometimes hours. The fastest I've seen is every 15 minutes. But when you consider the amount of change that can take place to the fluid within that 15-minute or 3 or 4 hours of an entire shift, just from solvent evaporation and process, you're going to see a wide variation in viscosity. The third issue we see is where are you measuring? Most of what we see is at the source. You're measuring it in a bucket or a drum, but it goes through a lot of changes before it gets to the dispense. So where you measure is also a big issue. So if your customers or your industry are okay with the wide variation in finished product, then what you're doing with the cup is probably good enough. If it isn't, there are probably some pretty simple solutions that you can look at that would reduce that variability. And we can help with that.